Reminders, we go to Andrew. If you ever want to make sure your child's seat is installed properly, you can run by any fire station. They will make sure it's done correctly.
That's a really good reminder. Andrew, a busy day in the weather department yesterday.
Yeah, nothing short of it. 8 tornadoes yesterday. Here is the first one. Marty Logan got this in Beaver, Oklahoma, or very close to it. You can see the swirl on the ground there. So friendly reminder, even if you don't see it connect all the way to the ground, sometimes it actually is on the ground. Val and Amy Castor got this one near Perryton. It was skinny at times, much wider, unfortunately, when it went through town, and did cause a lot of damage in Perryton, Texas, just across the border from Ellis County out there in the Texas Panhandle. But a very, very busy day. Several trackers out. We had several of our own. We brought in some from News on 6, and the reason being tornadoes, but also hail. Here's a hail video out of Lawton. You can see those slamming into the ground. Some golf ball size hailstones there. Also frequent lightning with these storms. This is a cool shot. I am going to be the first to say that maybe not the safest thing to do. This is very vertical. I mean, you can tell this person was literally looking straight up at the sky, but a gorgeous lightning shot out of Tecumseh. Just not exactly the safest spot to be. But today, much different. A few clouds this morning, 66 early on, back into the 80s this afternoon with a few less clouds. We're going to see those clouds start to clear out as our main storm system starts to pull off to the east. It's already much quieter. We've got some dry air kind of protruding in the atmosphere into the state, but our next system from the southwest comes through tomorrow, and with that, we will see another chance for strong to severe storms here in Oklahoma. The heat ridge, it's trying to build down to the south, but we aren't quite under its influence yet. As we continue through the morning, mainly east of I-35, a couple spotty showers will be possible, but for the most part, the state's dry today. As we go through the afternoon, those clouds try to clear out some more, giving us some more sunshine as we go through the evening hours, and then tomorrow, clouds start to build back in a little bit. They'll bubble up throughout the day as we get some daytime heating on our Saturday afternoon. And then between 5 and 8 o'clock, look what happens out in the panhandles. Once again, thunderstorms develop. They move into northwest Oklahoma, and then eventually toward the I-35 corridor between, say, 8 o'clock and midnight. And then beyond that, we could see some additional development as we go through the early overnight hours on our Father's Day. Most of Father's Day, I think, is looking pretty nice, but we do have increasing thunderstorm chances for late Saturday. So Father's Day weekend today, not too bad. Things basically dry, 60% chance overnight tomorrow night here in Oklahoma City, 90-degree during the afternoon. Will be hotter tomorrow afternoon. We'll notice that, but not as hot for Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon back to 86. The rain chance for Father's Day, mainly in the morning. Winds on the lighter side. And speaking of some heat, Altus yesterday, 100 degrees. I think that's the first 100-degree day of the year. I'll double check that in a second. But a lot of us in the low 90s to upper 80s. Not like that right now. We aren't stormy. We aren't hot. We are comfortable and cloudy here in downtown our Lucky Star Skycam network. It's 65 degrees out there. Elsewhere, we are looking at mainly 60s with a few upper 50s out to the west and far northwestern portions of the state. This afternoon, across the board, despite that northeast breeze, we get back into the mid-80s. So a warm one today. Not incredibly hot, though. Rain chances mainly off to the east, and even then, 20 to 30%, mainly dry this afternoon, especially out in western Oklahoma, where we saw many of those storms develop yesterday. Overnight into the 60s. Once again, pretty seasonal. Can't complain too much about that. 90, though, tomorrow. Much hotter for our Saturday. 94 in Altus, middle and upper 80s. In northwestern Oklahoma, 89 out in Clinton, and then an 80% chance of thunderstorms across northwestern into north central Oklahoma, about a 60% chance along and just south of I-40 as those storms roll through tomorrow evening and then through the overnight period tomorrow night. And with those storms, we will once again see a hail threat, not quite what we saw yesterday, but ping pong ball size hailstones can't be ruled out. Some gusts up to 70. Tornado threats very low, but it's something we'll be monitoring very closely as we go through our Father's Day weekend. And once again, Father's Day itself looking much nicer as we kick off the week. Juneteenth Monday, we are going to be on the hotter side, starting to feel a little bit more like summer, guys. That's all I got. I'll send it back to you.